Hello, it's the Metamystic here, and I'm doing a special full moon in Aquarius Celtic Cross for you today. I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Now, this full moon will be on August 11th for some and on the 12th for others. I'm in the US, so it's on the 11th for me in Eastern Standard Time. I think the moon is full around like 9:35 p.m. As I'm shuffling, let's just think about all the things that we want to let go into this moon. It's a great time to do just that in this full moon in Aquarius. All right, so let's get ready to do the Celtic Cross. Ready? Father of Wands. Wow. Crossing energy is the Five of Wands. At our root, we have the Ten of Cups. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups. In our mindset, we have the Father of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Nine of Wands. We are showing up as the Magician, though. In our environment, we have the Hanged Man. Hopes and fears, Four of Pentacles, that there won't be enough. And then our outcome, expansion, the Three of Wands. And then just to note, we also have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So let's talk about this. First, I want to start at the end, which is our outcome. We end in a place of expansion, and this is so very Aquarian. We are always expanding. The universe is always expanding. So no matter what we look at here, this is the outcome. And I think that that's really what this moon is about, because there's so much going on in the world. There's so much restriction with this Four of Pentacles. That's why I believe a lot of us have this Father of Pentacles in our mind space, because we're worried about money. We're worried if, whether we'll have enough. There's always enough. There's always enough. We end up in the Three of Wands at the end of it all. Expansion, moving on to bigger things. I mean, look at this card. We're walking through a portal even, if we allow for it. So let's just set the intention right now that as this full moon is here, this Aquarius full moon, that we walk through this portal, that we go from a place, because this is in our hopes and fears, a place of feeling like we have to hold on for dear life to what we do have, worrying about money, worrying about our economy, worrying about our families, worrying about the state of the world, worrying, that we won't have two pennies to rub together. Let's leave that behind and let's move into this period of expansion that this full moon in Aquarius wants to give us so desperately. Now let's back up a little bit. The Seven of Cups is in our recent past here. So this makes perfect sense. There has been a sense of confusion. There has been a sense of trying to pick which cup. Which way do I go? What's the better option? How do I make my life better? What do I do? What steps do I take? We've been in this period of confusion here. We know this is in our foundation. We know that happiness, Ten of Cups, community, joy, hope, we know that that's possible because we've had it before. We've had a taste of it before, and that's why it's in our foundation. So that's why when the Seven of Cups has been here, we've been like, but we've been happy before. We've had community before. We've had hope before. What happened to that? What happened to the simple days? What happened to the times of where things just kind of made sense? Now I just feel so confused. This is the point. We have had this before, and we're going to have it again. So let's go here. This is our center card. This is how we are showing up right now. The Father of Wands. We're showing up as a badass, y'all. The Father of Wands, he knows how to take this Three of Wands energy and actually do something with it. He's a visionary. He's an entrepreneur, male, female, non-binary, however you identify. This energy, because that's what we're always talking about here, folks. We're talking about energy, is a go-getter. Somebody who's looking for answers actively, right? And there may be, things opposing him, but they're just a bunch of sticks. Look at this card. They're literally just sticks lying on the ground at the end of the day. So whether this is competition coming against us. We're trying to make a way in the world, and maybe we feel like there's too much competition, things are too oversaturated. If we're talking about business, if we're talking about love, maybe it feels like, it's just a swipe here and a swipe there, and I just want to find somebody, and it feels like I have to change myself for people to like me. Screw all that. Screw it. This is our crossing energy, and at this point, what we should do with it is embrace the fact that there's even action going on here. Let's take that energy, use it to our advantage to expand, because this is where we end up, right? And in our future energy, we have the 9 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands here. There's a lot of fire. We got the King of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Now we got the 9 of Wands. And I know that the 9 of Wands can be a tough card. Usually it's the guy in the traditional Rider-Waite. He's standing there, he's got a bandage on his head. He's gone through a lot. He's a wounded warrior. But listen, we are warriors here. We have been through a lot as a collective. And we still choose to climb the stairs. Look, and the moon shows up here. Let's climb up the stairs toward the moon and go through this portal that's available. Now that doesn't mean that everybody's going to walk through that. That's why I'm making this video. That's why all the different people that are making videos right now are making videos. I mean, I hope, we don't all have the same vision, but at the same time, maybe we kind of do. At the core of us, right? Whatever the intentions are for what people are doing, and this could be in any area, the way that people are seeing the world, the way that we're navigating the world, no matter what, I feel like, and not everybody's going to admit this, but I feel like at the core of our hearts, at the root, at the foundation of who we are as people, we just want 10 of Cups. We just want to be happy. Things don't have to be perfect, but we just want to feel safe and secure. And that's more 10 of Pentacles, but 10 of Cups, it's that feeling of embrace, of family, of community, of things just feel good, and they've felt very confusing. So that's why we've had to put on our boots with this Father of Wands energy and move forward through this kind of pressure that we've been feeling. The energies have been very intense lately, right? It's not just you. We all feel it. And so we're pushing through it, but that's why I like this card, because they're just a bunch of sticks. In fact, what we can do is take these sticks and use it as kindling wood. Use it to light a fire within us in order to change our situation. We have the Father of Pentacles up in our mindset right now. The Father of Pentacles, he's all about stability. He's all about making things work in a practical, tangible way. So that partnered with our foundation, which is, what we just talked about with family and community and love and wanting to be supported and accepted and validated, that with a father like this, in our mindset, these two coupled together, we can do anything. With the Father of Wands energy that's pushing us forward, we literally can do anything. So if we band together, just energetically I'm talking about, mentally, we will come into this time of expansion, and I believe we are. And so it's really, what the cards are showing us is it's really just a matter of catching that wind. Because it's already moving. The energies are already changing. The world is changing in front of our eyes. And it's a matter of, are we going to walk through that portal? We don't have to. We don't have to. Another way to look at this Father of Pentacles in the mind is this is a card of convention. This is a card of, I wish things could just be like they used to be. Hey, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, and look at how we're showing up. We need to start using all of the tools. The magician has all of the elements at his disposal, at her disposal, at their disposal. We can use the cups, we can use the pentacles, we can use the swords, we can use the wands, and we can make a difference in this world. We can make a difference in our own lives. We can change the situation we're in. If we don't like the situation we're in, we have the magician here, which shows me Each and every one of us have the potential to change our lives and to make a difference in this world. Oh, I don't want to make a difference in the world. I don't really care about that. That's fine. Energy's still available, though. You don't have to use it to bring expansion, but at the very least, use it to bring expansion to yourself. And then maybe by default, it will trickle down and trickle around and do a little this, a little of that. In our environment, we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, of course, is a card of enlightenment, right? We have been through something before. Like I said, we've already experienced this energy at one point in our lives. Even if it was in our childhood, one time where you were looking up in the night sky and you're like, I feel at peace right now. Even if it was one time in your entire life, you've had access to this feeling. I'm willing to bet that every single human being on this planet has had at least one tiny speck of a moment of feeling like, hey, things feel all right now. Okay, so let's start with that. Now, we've experienced that. We have understood that is a celestial, a cosmic feeling, a universal feeling that we have all felt at one point. That is the enlightenment that we've all had. So as we're in this space, though, because this is our environment, we have everything at our disposal, right? We have the wisdom, we have the knowledge. But it's a matter of what we do with it, right? Because our hopes and fears are that we can't do anything with it, that we're not the magician, that we're screwed, basically. But we're not. We've just been through a lot with the Nine of Wands. We've gone through a lot. We've experienced a lot. We've been wounded. We've been tired, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep creating. Let's take the things that we've understood and look at it from a different perspective instead of looking at it, oh, I'm so tired. And trust me, I've been so freaking tired. Okay, this has been like walking up these, like I'm crawling up these stairs, y'all, to this Aquarius moon right here. Okay, I know it's not a full moon, but just go with it. It's the symbolism. I have been crawling up these stairs, and I think we should continue to crawl. Why? Because we are at the brink of this sort of expansion, this portal where if you walk through this thing, you're going to come out the other side a different person, period. And we're coming out of the gate with this energy, partnered with the magician. We can do anything. We can do anything we set our mind to. Let's just look at it from a different perspective. Maybe we feel this way. Maybe we feel Four of Pentacles, right? Maybe that's our fear. You know, we have the Father of Pentacles in the mind with the Four of Pentacles and the hopes and fears. A lot of us are struggling in certain areas, especially, you know, financially and in family and in feeling like we have, you know, even enough energy for ourselves, because Pentacles can be about how you self-care, right? We could feel a scarcity there because that's what they're pumping out right now. It's, you know, it's FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? So let's give the, I hope I don't get taken down for this, but let's give the finger to all that, to the FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And let's move forward into a period of expansion that we can feel, we can taste it. We understand. We know that this is possible. So we just have to turn ourselves upside down, look at it from a new perspective, use our powers of manifestation, and make this shit happen. Period. We have the ability. We have the passion. We have the power. We're just tired. So let's crawl up these stairs and let's do something. Let's make something happen. This is a time, especially with Aquarius. I mean, Aquarius is about innovation. Aquarius is about things that we've never done before, things we couldn't even have dreamed of. Things that are going to be, I mean, we see it on the horizon with things like Neuralink and stuff like that. I mean, it's not just VR, you know, it's AR, it's augmented reality. You're going to be able to walk down the street and you're not going to have to use a phone anymore. You're not going to have to be looking down on your phone. You can just look forward. You can see the sidewalk in front of you, as well as the, it's like we used to see on futuristic movies where you would see like the hologram and you'd be able to press the buttons. Things are coming that we can't even imagine. So let's open up now. In fact, let's be part of the revolution. And that's what Aquarius is about. I want to be part of that. Hey, I love all this stuff, I love it all. So who's with me on that? Because even if we're tired, even if we were confused, right? Even if we feel scarcity and we're like, oh, I just want to go home. I want to go back to the way things were, there's all this, there's all this drama happening in the world. And I hate all this shit. It's like, okay, right. Now let's take a look at these cards. We have the Enlightenment already. Okay, we have this powerful energy, right? We have the support of the collective. Even if you don't have family that supports you or friends, you have the support of the unseen collective that's with you right now. I'm one of those people that's with you. Here you have it, right? So now let's, with that validation, with that energetic validation and that feeling of like, we love you, here's some support, let's move into this new world together. Now, let's take this bold energy that we're showing up with. I mean, this is badass energy right here. Father of Wands, partnered with the Magician, where you can manifest anything you set your mind to, with the Three of Wands, where it's like expanding beyond your wildest dreams. It's like being in outer space and you're floating there, and you're becoming one with the cosmos, and you're just like expanding into Aquarian oneness and jubilation and all that, right? That's what this energy is here. So we have all these cards, right? But at the end of the day, these are the cards that matter. We can do anything. We can and we will. And we are. And so let's just join together in our intentions right now that with this full moon, we will let go of the things that have been holding us back, our fears, that Four of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles, wishing that we could go back to the way things were. And let's just release it. Release our fears into the moon, release our burdens, and open up for the expansion that the universe wants to give us. So much love to you guys. It's been the Meta Mystic here, and I will see you next time.